Hello, Mario. I hope you are doing superb this day. And I actually didn't get the chance to really talk about this last week when we were doing Super Mario 64. I totally wanted to, and I just didn't, and this is my own personal fault. I think we can't discount, I think, with this game, how important this opening title screen is. For one thing, with it, what you have here is a scenario where, you know, the first thing you see, so like when you really consider how like this game is, the big deal is Mario is now 3D. To open up the game, to put the cartridge into the N64, to boot it up and have the first thing you see be this fully rendered 3D Mario face. The first thing you hear is his voice, for one thing, which is a fresh new thing for most people who weren't in the sort of inside the industry and didn't have all the Nintendo promo material. But to like have this sort of title screen face here was like such a humongous deal, because it was very much like, wow, here we are, the future is now, Mario has been rendered in 3D. And that's combined too with then the fun that could be had once you discovered that you could hit a button on the title screen, and then once Mario had finished being entranced and enthralled by a bunch of floating stars all over the place, you could actually fiddle around with his face. It was a big deal to be like, wow, so this is the future of Mario. You could like pull on his nose, you could pull on his ears, and it was a very sort of comedic kind of thing for the early 90s. You know, you could pull up his eyes or make them sink into the floor. Dependent on the camera angle, you can make his pupils shoot out of his skull. You know, just simple, wholesome stuff like that. I've seen people master how exactly this title screen mechanic works. There is such a thing where if you like pull on the parts in certain ways and hold on to different pieces of things, you can like make the face go all sorts of different weird, crazy, hilarious contortions. I've never been able to master pulling on just one little muscle at a time. I know there are people who've been able to do superb things with each different bendable joint here. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't also discuss the mini game in Mario Party, which got built around this whole mechanic. But it is something that like I felt needed to be addressed, because I forgot to address it last week. When we kicked into this game, and that right there on its own, it was just like a humongous, you know, sort of surprise, a big intriguing way to kick off Mario's new dimensional outings. Anyway, let us kick back into the game. So, where we last left off, I was trying in vain to nab the 100 coin star on Hazy Maze Cave, which, let me look over the stats just briefly here. So we've got the first 4 stars in Bob-omb Battlefield, first 3 in Whomp's Fortress there. So the next step, to my memory, was that I was definitely going to try to get the 100 coin star in Hazy Maze Cave, just because it was available, it was there, it was an option, and we could go for it. I'm thinking now what I'm going to do as an opener. We've already unlocked the wing cap, we've already unlocked the invisibility cap. We need to finally round out this trio of collectible items and collectible power-ups. Let us go now back into Hazy Maze Cave, but instead of going immediately for the 100 coin star, which is going to be an endeavor. It's just going to be an endeavor to get the 100 coin star. What we're going to do instead is we're going to focus on getting the final major power-up of this game, because if there's one thing I will say, if there's one sort of, well, there's a couple of drawbacks with Mario 64. It's like I said last stream, Mario 64 is by no means a perfect game, but it certainly does many wonderful, glorious things while it is here. But of course, one big thing that they introduced in Mario, or not necessarily introduce, but kind of reevaluate, is that with the arrival of 3D Mario, the power-ups are still relatively bare bones. They're still on a smaller sort of tick than they were in, say, Super Mario 3. It's following the lead from Super Mario World in so much that you have the power-ups, but they're limited just down to the bare essentials. With Super Mario 3, you had so many suits. Whoa! Got teleported to the bottom of Nessie. But with Super Mario 3, you had so many suits of varying quality and utility that sometimes you would have all these things just sitting in your inventory and you wouldn't know what to do with them. Mario World pared it down to just, here's Yoshi, here's the Fire Flower, and here's the Cape Feather, and that's all you really need. And beyond that, you may get the P-Balloon, but that only comes in certain rarefied instances where its utility is built into the level. Mario 64 pretty much follows a similar template to that, in so much that the power-ups that exist are here, and they're wonderful, but they really are there. They're not in abundance, I should say. They're there for specific purposes, and with that, here we are with the special little room in Hazy Maze Cave, which unlocks. Welcome to the Metal Cap Switch course. Once you step on the cap switch, the green blocks will become solid. When you turn your body into metal with a metal cap, you can walk on the water. Try it! I also really like that Metal Mario is essentially, in essence, just like Chrome Mario. Very futuristic, because as you know, everything is Chrome in the future. Okay, let me get that one-up mushroom, please. Thank you. So here's the key with this, is that we're going to unlock the switch there. So, okay, so now metal caps will pop out of all the green blocks you find. Let's save that. Now, the key with this is that, unlike every other, unlike, say, the blue Switch Palace and the green Switch Palace, which you reach via Peach's Castle, the green Switch Palace you have to reach, you're required to reach it through Hazy Maze Cave. And unlike actually the other Switch Palaces, if you mess up or fall out of this Switch Palace, you end up in Peach's Castle. This hasty water leads back to the moat in Peach's Castle. So it's a good thing I got that star and didn't mess it up, or else we would have been in a whole heck of a lot of trouble. You've recovered 30 power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star. You know, the other one. But before you move on, how's it going otherwise? Did you pound the 2 columns down? You didn't lose your hat, did you? If you did, you'll have to stomp on the condor to get it back. I don't know what that means. Legitimately, I don't know what that means. What condor? Were we supposed to lose our hat to a condor? What even? Okay. They say that Bowser has sneaked out of the sea and into the underground. Have you finally cornered him? I don't know. You'd have to be the judge of that, video game. You'll have to tell me if I've done it or not. I think I talked to that Toad with the thing. I mean, we're just gonna move on right along here. Now that we've got 30 stars, we're opening up on some good stuff right now, I should say. Let us head over and get the star. Reacting to the star power, the door slowly opens. But before we can even take on Bowser in the lava world, we must go into here to unlock Dire Docks. Dire Docks, to me, I think I said this last stream, and I meant it then as well. But, if Hazy Maze Cave is the first Mario 64 level that's just, at best, okay, Dire Docks, for me, begins what unfortunately is going to be a growing amount of levels in Mario 64 that are just acceptable. Acceptable at best, mind you, and really aggravating and uninteresting at worst. You know, Dire Docks to me is so... I don't know, like, it's hard to say. I don't want to open this episode of, or this part of the Mario Marathon by bad-mouthing the game, but I did say last stream, and I stand by this, that I think most of the best levels in Mario 64 are at the opening section. I think Mario 64 unwisely kind of front-loads itself with its best material, and then most of the levels afterwards are just kind of the laws of diminishing returns. And this is no exception. Like, of the two... Well, there's technically three, but of the three water levels, Jolly Roger Bay easily takes the cake for being the most enjoyable one for me. Dire Docks is way too small and confined, and... the third water level, which we will see later, probably not this part, I don't think, but, well, maybe we will, but, like, the third water level is just, it doesn't spark my imagination. Oh, and now let us begin. Here we are in the lava world. Time to face Bowser for a second time. And, you know, it is funny because there are three Bowser boss fights in this game. You would think that it means that we are now, like, maybe 2/3 of the way done with the game. We're, like, 2/3 of the way through with the plot, I would say. But if we're talking, like, actual, like, stuff to do gameplay-wise, oh, we've only just crossed, like... the 25% mark. There is a whole heck of a lot of this game left to go through, and we will go through it. Believe you me. Whoops. Well, at least I was able to rebound off of that pretty well. Oop, I nearly made the same mistake again. That would have been most unfortunate. Alright, so the big gimmick of this, which also, if we're just being totally honest, Maybe I'm wrong about this. Feel free to hit me with those opposing viewpoints if you disagree. But wouldn't Bowser in the Lava World make like 10 times more sense to be the final Bowser stage? Maybe not in design. Like, design-wise, I would say probably this is still like second stage Bowser situation. But like, in terms of setting and in terms of like, you know, environment and placement and all those sorts of buzzwords. Like, doesn't this make more sense to be, like, sort of what would have been the final stage of facing Bowser? Because I'm trying to remember what, the name is of the final, Bowser area. But it's not the lava. And honestly, like, if there's one thing Bowser... If there's one thing that would be on brand for a Bowser final stage, it would be a lava world, right? Like, they kind of go from, okay, Bowser in a dark world, to Bowser in a lava world, to then Bowser in another dark world. And it's like, you know, you could kind of get a little bit more, you know, advanced with your presentation style, Nintendo. You could be bold and make that decision. Oh, shoot. That bully threw me for a ringer. I need to not let that happen again. Whoop, okay. So, I will say, and this is where I talk about with, how I will maintain, at least on a platforming level, I can still understand why, like, platforming-wise, it would be like, yeah, let this be second stage, because it's not the worst in platforming. But, okay, so I just need to let that bully walk around, not see me. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go with you. And, alright, I do not need you to bop me into the ceiling. Oh, whoop, there they went. I'm not even recovering that coin. That ain't happening. I don't know how far down he went, but he went a ways. Okay, so I'm just gonna evade all of that. Don't need any of that business causing me hard times. What's in here? One-up mushroom. I hope that it did not hamper my abilities. Okay, so I think a red coin is somewhere around here. I know it's definitely like within this area. Whoa, okay. Ooh. All right, there's number 6. It's like this, for instance, not the hardest platforming thing, is like just a rising, sinking elevator kind of thing, but like, it doesn't really change the momentum that much. Alright, you I can dispense with, I believe. Yeah, alright, there you go with that, and there you go with that. So that's just a little bit useful, nice little health recovery. This bit does have a habit of tricking me up a little bit, just because there's so many hazards going on. You have the fire spitting out there, you have the ever-shrinking platforms, which you will need pixel-perfect accuracy to evade. Okay, and... oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, 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 okay. Recover, 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 recover. Thank goodness gracious me that that's there. Because if I died and I had to redo this whole level again, that would be most frustrating. Very, very frustrating time that would be. Okay, oh, shoot, no, whoop. All right, a lot of stuff going on. For one thing, phone goes off. I already know that. Apple News, I already know about all that, and I try my best not to think about it. Okay, so, let's go again. I think we could just, well, let's try this instead. Now, if I do this, alright, that got it there. It was a little bit of an undershoot, but still made it, all things considered. Alright, and from here, let's do that. Launch off there. No, okay, get. Okay, there we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Making progress. This is all about patience. All about patience with the jumps and accuracy of the jumps. Okay, that is, alright, that is the 7. Now, I do believe there is a way. Let us see here. Well, for one thing, could I do this? I think I need to wall jump. I think I'm remembering now why some things are the way they are. We need to wall jump from this area here. Don't land in the lava. We need to wait for this to rise up like that. Do this, and do this. Extra life. Good stuff. And then this. Neat. Wow, another power star! Let's save. Why don't we? Alright, and this primes us ready, gets us pumped for... Ooh, no! Okay. Whew. Oh, dear oh me. Alright, well, we're going into this with a bit of a disadvantage, but off to Bowser we go.
Pestering me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time, making mischief with my minions? Now, return those stars. My troops in the walls need them. Come on, man, give me back my stuff. Give me back my stuff. I need those stars to help validate my minions' parking. The parking meters here only accept stars. They don't accept coins and quarters. I tried putting them in the machine and whoa!
I am glad I was able to grab Bowser because I don't think that bit was really going anywhere. Alright, and so long. Yeah! Nice, one shot, one go.
What? Can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me. This time, even though it's the second time that the power of the stars has failed me. Consider this a draw, even though clearly you won. Next time, I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see your precious princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting.
Oh, he's evaporating again. Oh, goodness gracious me. He keeps exploding into keys. Hey, we unlocked another key. Woo! Nice. Let's save and continue. And from here, before we move on any further, I have unfinished business that I need to attend to in Hazy Maze Cave. Ooh. Specifically, the business of unlocking the 100 coin star, which I need to address because I tried like 3 or 4 times to get that 100 coin star in Hazy Maze Cave last time. Didn't succeed. Going to try for it again. So first things first, head over here and bop. The key to all of this, I can now confirm, even though I already knew this, the key to getting the 100 coin star in this level, if I'm going to do it, if I'm going to succeed at it, well, for one thing would be not landing in that hole. But the second thing is that I need to get the blue coins in the toxic maze. That just has to happen. If I don't get those blue coins, I'm not going to get the 100 coin star. Because once I get those blue coins, then the rest of it is a cinch, because then it's just doing the red coin star again. But as long as I have the proper method and mode of attack, and I know where I'm going, and I know what I'm collecting, then I should be in the clear. That was the main thing that was causing me such grief last time, was that when I was trying to get the 100 coin star before, I didn't know where the blue coins were. And once I found those blue coins, then it was a cinch and I didn't have to worry about anything. So now let's just get the couple of scattered coins that are on the pedestal in this room. Nessie will help us up there. Right, Nessie? You're gonna be helpful? I always feel, I said this last time, but it's true. I always feel bad that in order to ride on Nessie's head, we have to just literally, like, hit her in the back. She makes a noise, too. She goes, ah! Because, like, if someone ground pounded on your spine, unless they were a masseuse, wouldn't you be like, oh! In fact, maybe if they were a masseuse, I don't know. I would say definitely look into a different chiropractor if they're ground pounding on your, like, spine. Not the most pleasurable experience, I would imagine. No, I don't know. Okay. I do appreciate for a little bit. You notice the Donkey Kong grates here, this little segment there? I do appreciate that as a nice little reference to Mario's beginning early years, the important formative stages of his development, back when things were simple. Also, I did notice the star up there. We will address it in due course. But first things first, I need to not land in there. Let's just make a go at this. Okay, cool. Cool stuff. Now let's evade that. Well, I need to get back into the habit of lawn jumping instead of ground pounding all the time. Because if I ground pound and not lawn jump like I need to, that isn't really going to help me too much. Okay, there we go. No, don't want to go this way. Nothing but death awaits me if I revisit that area. Alright, now you attack me here, and then there's a bat that's flying around. I'm not going to worry about the bat too much. I don't think it really changes the success rate of the coin counter if I don't hit that bat. What will change it is everything upcoming in this second half. This is the make or break section of this stage. Is everything in this second half. Because this is where the majority of coins are. And the majority of them, too, again, as I point out, are those blue coins. And you will recall, and like, here's the thing, it is possible to nab the rest of those blue coins, or not, it's possible to get a 100 coin star without nabbing all the blue coins. It can be done. However, it is a trial. It is an intense trial, and on top of that, what you have to deal with in that circumstance is trying to take out the I-boss enemies, even though they're not bosses. I just called them I-boss enemies. But you have to take them out on a pedestal, which really isn't meant for attacking them. They're in the stage, but they're there mainly as an unpassable obstacle. And beyond that, you know, it's very, very difficult to try to really defeat them. You have the maneuver room to try, but it doesn't really help out too much. So the majority of the coins that you're going to be able to collect in this level are going to be from the Toxic Maze. And the ones that will net you the big numbers are the blue coins. So now that I've said all of that, here we are at 40 coins. I just need to now know what I'm doing. I need to know my method of attack. I'm going to have the camera placed in the exact right spot to get this correct. So here is the aforementioned blue coin switch. And it doesn't help either that the camera doesn't show you at first where they are, but they're down in here. We're gonna nab these. And, okay, there. Already at 77. So that is already a plus. Now we just need to try to get what we can. I guess if I was determined enough, I could start heading out for the metal switch cap there to really help out with making sure I don't run out of power. But again, as is evident, the whole point of us being down here is to nab coins. The coins are going to help with our power meter anyway. At the very least, I'll grab the metal cap just to cover my bases. But like 84 coins. So already, because we were able to grab all those blue coins, we're now in a much more advantageous situation, because from this point forward now, all we have to really do is get the 8 red coins, because the red coins count for 2 coins each time you get them. So with the 8, that's 16 coins. That, like, the red coins on their own count for 16. And just by hitting these enemies here, we only need 8. We only need 8 more red coins. So we could potentially, like, nab the whole 100 coin star just by doing the regular old red coin mission, which is what I'm going to proceed to do right now. And see, now that I've done this correctly, now that I've been able to do this in the proper way, where I was able to nab all those blue coins in the Toxic Maze, now getting the 100 coin star in this level is no big deal, because I actually have the ability to do it. Whoop. Now, I'm aware of the bitter irony in me saying I'm able to do a thing and then immediately messing up. I'm very, very aware of that irony. It has not escaped my notice. However, you must understand, if there's one constant in both these Mario streams, this Mario Marathon, and just my streams in general, if there is one effervescent constant which never ceases to fail, it's that the moment I say something is going to be easy and I'm not going to screw it up, I proceed to make a fool of myself. So we're just going to let that go and nab this red coin and get the 100 coin star. Oh, yes. And with that, we're going to leave Hazy Maze Cave for just a little bit and head on up over here to unlock this door with the key we got from Bowser's second form. So now we can start making our way forward, making a whole bunch of new progress. And we begin things as I believe we should. Hang on, I need to check. I think I know which one of these is next. I'm hoping I do. Let's go for the 10. I think this is 10. I think this is 10 in here. Please let this be World 10. Yes, Snowman's Land. Snowman's big head. Let's go. So now we got a whole new set of levels. Now Snowman's Land, I'm actually pretty okay with. This is Snowman's Land, right? Snowman's Land. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with this stage. It doesn't hold the same amount of wonder for me as the first snow level does. Just because, like, the snow level has a lot more to it, you know, what with the like the slide and the penguin that's lost and some of the other missions that we haven't unlocked yet. So let's just move on here. Hey, who's there? What's that climbing on me? Is it nice here? Snowflake? Whatever it is, it's bugging me. I think I'll blow it away. Whoosh. Oh! And we lost our hat! We lost our hat. We are hatless Mario now. And we need to grab that back, because if we don't get it, like, every single hit... It is actually, to a degree, I've mentioned before how there's only like 3 power-ups in so much that we have the invisibility cap, the metal cap, and the wing cap. To a certain degree, Mario's regular hat is actually a power-up in and of itself, because Mario's hat allows us to only take 1 bit of damage. 1 bit of damage? 1 bit of damage from enemies. Without it, we take far more than that. I think it doubles. I think the damage doubles without Mario's hat. And so you want to kind of keep that on him. I recognize that soon we will be playing games in this marathon where Mario and his hat become integral parts of the whole experience. So here's the gimmick of this bit here. We need to keep up with the penguin, which I didn't do properly. That is my own fault. I guess we're gonna have to do that again. I thought I was where I needed to be with the penguin, but I guess I was wrong, so... Anyway. So, like the game asked of me earlier, I will ask of you. How's it going? Hope things are swell on this Saturday. I know it has been some time since we've played this game, specifically a week. That's the amount of time it's been. But, and I don't know why I'm saying it as if it was like such a long time ago since I last saw you. I mean, again, I think it was a week, but like at the same time, we did have the Monday stream, and the Monday stream was an interesting experiment in people's patience. If you will recall, on Monday we did a stream where I essentially, not being a little bit hard-pressed for ideas and not knowing what exactly to do at the given moment, I was like, what am I gonna do for stream today? How about I just play solitaire on stream? Because it's something that no one would ever do, because it doesn't make for very captivating stream material. And I did it, and the reaction was exactly what I expected, which is that we had a couple people tune in here and there on occasion, but for the most part, the reaction was, no! This does not intrigue me, we're not coming. So there was no, like, chat interaction or anything like that, which I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting that to be what happened, and I was kind of hoping that would be what would happen. Not that I don't like, hanging out with everyone who comes here. I enjoy it profusely. But I also was like, I just want to test people's patience and see how much I can get away with. Oh, shoot, shoot. Oh, wow, that really knocked me into 12th gear over here. Okay, so, I'm having... So anyway, the point of the matter is that this is the first time where I've actually been... I guess, like, since Solitaire was kind of a sort of experiment in form... Oh, it's the coin coffer. Well, I'm gonna attack you just because by enticing me with health, you damaged me. And I don't appreciate that too kindly. But anyway, as I was saying... Like, I think why it feels like it's been such a distance since the last stream I did is because even though it hasn't really been any different than any of the other weeks, this is the first time in like a full week where I've actually been playing a game and not just like solitaire. So it is sort of like a kind of, you know, welcome back kind of scenario I find myself in. If I could get this to do what I want it to do, I would appreciate it most sincerely. How about this? There we go. Alright, so I got close to the penguin. or not, like, you know, I got close to the end of the ice bridge there, but it was not happening as much as I would have preferred, so we just gotta go for this again. No! Shoot! Okay, I'm having myself a time right now. I'm having myself quite a time. More of a time than I was expecting to have. I will say, a little part of this does have to do with this game's notorious nasty camera. It's very mean-spirited, not necessarily useful, kind of perspective, confusing camera. That is definitely an issue, which I'm aware of, and is existing. And having this be an ice level doesn't really change things too much for the better. Okay, so my hope is that I don't just die on this level, because nothing really. This is now just kind of an exercise in tedium. Okay, no, I'm gonna need you to move this back over here. Thank you very much. There is sort of, and like also with this bit too, the hitbox on the penguin is kind of wonky. Oh, okay, there we go. Whew. Now, as long as I know, do not slide off of here. I just need to do this properly. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Now, don't run off the thing. I was worried that would happen. I kind of had a dreadful sense that was what was just about to take place, and then it did. And now we find ourselves. This is probably an interesting moment in time, because what you are seeing in reality is someone for the first time in what is probably quite some time having an issue with getting to the top of this snowman's head. I won't lie, I think probably half of that is to do with the fact that my brain is focused a bit more on talking than it is on gaming. But with all that said, okay, so now let's go for this again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, slow, fast. No reversal of fortune. Ugh. Oh gosh, where did the hat land? It's back over here. Oh, it's by the ice bully. Don't want that. Okay, there we go. Alright. We got to get this correct. We just gotta get this correct. This is now kind of moving past the realm of acceptability and into the world of the improper. Okay, no. I'm gonna need you to... Now I'm remembering why I don't like this one as much as the other one. Also, hi Robin, Supper Mario. Super Mario Supper. Mario just enjoys a nice little bowl of soup as his supper. That's that game. Soup for Mario, indeed. What do you think is Mario's favorite kind of soup? I feel like probably the answer to that is obvious, because the minute I asked that question, I had a very obvious answer. But I don't know. I'm interested to see what people think. Soup for Mario's 64th birthday. That's gonna be what comes out on Mario's 64th anniversary. We got the ever increasing like different levels of Mario anniversary celebrations. We celebrate the 25th with Super Mario All-Stars being ported to the Wii. Then we get the 35th with Super Mario 3D All-Stars on Switch. Then, like, we're just gonna have a whole bunch of nothing for decades, and then on Mario's 64th anniversary, up it comes the officially licensed Super Mario 64 Soup. What is even going on right now with the controls? Mario Mind Strong Wheel. Alright, if I could just get up this flippin' ice bit. No. You need to stop sliding all around in the snow, Mario. I get it. the snow levels are all a giant slip and slide to you. But they're gonna make Mario Mindstone real on the 64th anniversary. I will admit, I don't know what Mindstone is. So the joke is going a little bit over my head. But I'm just gonna nod and say yes and hope that gets me through the bit. Because if you don't know what to add to a bit, you just keep going yes and. That's the rules of improv, I think. I don't know, I never finished my improv classes. Alright. Okay, now that we're back up here, let's actually get this started. It's a type of soup and also minestrone. Oh, minestrone. Okay. I still haven't heard of that soup, but now it makes more sense to say. Okay, so we continue. Alright, so that's Snowman's big head. Also, I should address, because we're here. Whoa, it's a mirror room. And we still got Lakitu on the camera. Still got Lakitu on the very frustrating camera, which, like, it's kind of cool that if you move the camera around, Lakitu, or Lakitu, whichever the pronunciation is, moves with it. That's kind of cool. It's nice. And oh, and look at that. Look at that. He's on the ball. He's got Mario's one-to-one head motion going down. He's like, yeah. We're gonna make these camera angles work. Ooh, shoot it from above, shoot it from below. Oh, you're a star, Mario. You're a star. Anyway, just needed to address that. When the point of this series is to be like, oh, look at what's in Mario, then that's what needs to be addressed. Okay, 11. Oh, he is. He's getting that Mario money. Okay, this is stage 11, I think, right? Correct? 11? 13? Okay, so we're gonna ignore this. This is all spoilers. I'm trying to do this in a little bit of order. Okay, 11 is, if it's not that, then I think it's Wet Dry World? Maybe? Is this 11? Yes, it is. Wet Dry World. Or, as I like to call it, wow, it's the 90s and now we can make spheres. Because of all the levels in Mario 64, in my mind, this is the one that just screams, wow, look at what we can do with computers now. Like, nothing against Wet Dry World, but like in terms of the graphical like aesthetic and the enemy design, this level always reads to me like that kind of Windows 95-esque sort of like, wow, it's amazing what we can do with computers now in the graphics. So I need to figure out what is the proper water level for this. When all else fails, I always assume that I should just aim for the marker over there. So let us do this. I mean, doesn't it though? Like, you remember all those like PC games that came out in the mid-90s when people were just discovering how to like get vector graphics to work and all that stuff? Like, doesn't this whole Wet Dry World just kind of be like, yeah, it's the 90s and now we can make spheres, even though in the original N64 all of our spheres are really poorly cropped PNGs, but we can make them. Like, alright, so there we go. We're gonna raise the water level up to here. Even the like color scheme of like the water level pinwheels is kind of like the Windows color scheme, isn't it? It's got the like, it's got that like red, yellow, green, blue thing. Does anyone remember, what was that one game that was on like early Windows systems that was like going through a 3D maze kind of thing? Does anyone remember that? Where it was like you were in like a sort of 3D stone maze or whatever, and it was like sort of a math game, and you were looking for like numbers or whatever, and you had to like, you know, that kind of game that like had a similar visual aesthetic to like Baldi's Basics, even though I know nothing of Baldi's Basics except just a couple of isolated screenshots. Like, was that actually a game, or was that like a screensaver? Or like, I'm trying to like remember things which existed when I was alive, but like in that part of time when, you know those things that like come out when you're like that's sort of like 3 or 4 years of content and technology that exists after you're born, but you don't remember it at all because you were like 2 or 3 years old, but you have these like vivid images in your brain of like, yes, that was a thing, right? You know, those things. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that was shocking arrow lifts. Gonna move on. Ooh, there's Toad here. What's Toad gotta say? Thanks, Mario. The castle is recovering its energy as you retrieve power stars, and you've chased Bowser right out of here onto some area ahead. Oh, by the way, are you collecting coins? Special stars appear when you collect 100 coins in each of the 15 courses. Yep, I'm aware, Toad, well aware. Okay, so here we go into one of the more irritating levels to jump into, just because of the very precise nature of the thing. Tall Mountain. Time to scale the mountain. Ooh, there's a sign here. Actually, I don't think I've ever read the signs. Did you get a good run up to the slope? Do you remember the long jump? Yes, I do remember the long jump. Okay, so Tall Mountain, I like Tall Mountain in terms of gameplay stuff. Like, the stars that are on Tall Mountain are really fun. The color scheme and the graphical design, not my cup of tea. Especially with this copy of the game, I must say. I don't know what they were going for with the textures. I know the sides are supposed to be rocks, but this all here, this groundwork here, that is just either hay or shredded pieces of paper or dry spaghetti. Either way, not the most appealing thing to be covering the majority of the screen. So, like, it's one of those things where Tall Mountain for me, I like playing through it, but it is a hard level for me to look at sometimes. And I will say it did not get any better with the up-res. I'm gonna make a mental note of what just happened, by the way, what with the Shy Guy and the spiraling off of the thing. Because being able to do that, I think, has just made the potential available for me to get a star that I need to use a cannon for. And if I can get that to just do again what it did before, like later on down the line, if I can make that happen again, then that could be incredibly useful to me and my needs, just so that way then I can make life a little bit simpler. Okay, up we go here, and holy cow, so many cannonballs, so little time. Oh my goodness, gosh, oh my gosh, oh man, they're everywhere. Whoa, okay, nearly overshot myself off the mountain. Would not have been fun. Okay, here we got a long jump again. Woo! That cloud still looks kind of bizarre. Okay, now it is, in my experience, the easiest way to get the stars to do some maneuvers here, but because, as I've said before, I'm dedicated to showing as much of these levels as possible, we're gonna try to do this the legitimate way. We're just gonna try and inch our way across this little chasm here, and oh, there we go. Superb. And A! Got the star! Scale the mountain. Now we're almost at this point now. Oh hey, it's another Toad. Let's go say hi to this one. Thanks to the power of the stars, life is returning to the castle. Please, Mario, you have to give Bowser the boot. Specifically the hunting boot, though Wellington boots may work too. Here, let me tell you a little something about the castle. In the room with the mirrors, look carefully for anything that's not reflected in the mirror. That'd have been helpful earlier, Toad, but okay. And when you go to the water town, you can flood it with a high jump into the painting. Oh, by the way, look what I found. Toad, you were just hanging on to this the whole time? We need these. Counter at 37. Now, I'm trying to remember if I did the time trial for Peach's slide. I don't remember if I did or not. I'll probably address that later. We'll see what ends up happening. All of the like castle secret stars I'll probably do toward the end of this playthrough, but for now, let us head on over here. Now that we've done the first star of World 12, we can look at the first star of World 13. Hang on a second. Sorry, had to make some gross noises. Alright, and here we are in Tiny Huge World. Everyone loves the big levels, and everyone loves the small levels, and this level gives us both all at once. It's truly economic, time-saving splendor. Now, we plucked a piranha flower, but was it the right piranha flower? No, because here we are now, the big version, and there they are. There's all of our big friends here to cause problems. Okay. So now we just gotta do some weed eating. Time for Mario to do some gardening. Oh, no, don't launch off. Oh, shoot. Whew. Okay, now this is gonna be a little bit of a frustration because I actually, in all honesty, don't know how to get back up there without doing some tricky maneuvers. And there's no warp pipe over here, so we're gonna have to try to maneuver our way back up over there. But look at all the amazing stuff here on Tiny Huge Island. Hey, Koopa, I'm gonna need this. Thanks for the help. Oh, no. So, this is an interesting twist turn on the Mario formula that gets introduced with this game. I don't remember if I talked about this last stream, but I will readdress it. So starting with Mario 64, the Koopas, A, like, stopped being as prevalent a presence, and B, like, they run away from you in this game. They do not want to attack you. Indeed. Okay, well, that was, I feel like that death was a little bit in the cards, because I foolishly launched myself off of the platform I needed to be on. Let's do this again, but with 90% less running off platforms. Would the fire stop causing problems like that? Okay, apparently not. You know, I'm trying to remember who it was in my friend group that talked about Mario and fire mechanics and how they're annoying. I don't mean the fire flower, I mean when Mario gets hit by fire and he just decides to take a sprint around the block in those scenarios. I want to say maybe it was Riley, Digitama Riley who said it, but whoever did, they were right. Okay, so come on. Alright, now if we just do this. Hang on. Piranha Flower Mauer. I need you to stop with that, if you could, please. Okay. This, I can't get hit by fire. I can't get hit by fire. I mean, I myself personally can't get hit by fire either, but this, okay. And that should be a star, right? Yes, that's a star! We are nearly a third of the way through the game now, which is funny for me to say. Because again, we've pretty much at this point almost unlocked all of the levels. There's just a couple more we still have to unlock later, but still. Let's take this moment while we have it, and while we can appreciate it. There's that Toad and that Toad. Let's go back to a little bit of basics. We've got a lot of unfinished business in the early stages of this game. We should probably address them. The camera is doing some crazy stuff. You know, I mean, like, yeah, Lakitu working for his paycheck, yeah, but, you know, How much is he getting paid? Alright, let's go back to the bomb battlefield. We still got unfinished business here. Mario Wings to the Sky. I'm actually a little bit surprised I hadn't tried taking on this level before. I know how to read signs. Thank you very much. I know how to read signs. Get me away from that. I'm trying to jump. Alright, so Mario Wings to the Sky. This is an example of a star which, in its original incarnation, is kind of a little bit unplayable. It's doable. You can. It's not the hardest star to nab in the game, but in its original incarnation, it's just a little bit unplayable because the drop distance in the original game is so awful. Here's the deal with this. So essentially, and I know I kind of am speaking to the choir because most people know about this game already, but with Mario Wings to the Sky, you gotta get all the center coins in that little ring there. You do that by launching out of the cannon with the wing cap. However, in the original version of the game, you can't see those coins because the draw distance is so small that when you're shooting out of the cannon, you can't see what you're aiming at. And mind you, the cannon aiming has never been the most spectacular anyway. Like, even with all of that, I still messed that up. I'm gonna have to make another go at it. But, like, at least I got the hard one out of the way. But yeah, this is now way more playable in this version of the game, and I'm glad this added to part of the incentive as to why I wanted to play this version of Mario 64 as opposed to just the baseline original 64 entry. Just because the quality of life improvements on both a graphical level and just an accessibility level were so much better, I could not ignore it. So there we go, Mario Wings to the Sky. 10 times easier now that you can actually see what we're doing. Alright, we're 1 star away from being a third of the way through this. Alright, let's head on over. I feel like we haven't given Womp's Fortress enough love yet. Let's go tell it how much we appreciate it existing. Because it is a lovely stage. And I feel like we've kind of given it a bit of a short shrift. Red coins on the floating isle. You know what this means. It is time to start the 100 coin mission on Womp's Fortress. Which is not the hardest thing. Because of all of the piranha plants here. Which net us 5 stars immediately. Not 5 stars. 5 coins immediately. So getting 100 coins on this level is not going to be the worst. It will be not the worst. I was going to say a challenge, but then I was like, that totally is the opposite of what I had just said earlier. So, whoop, hang on. Okay, and alright, there we go. Now just gotta nab all that. Cool stuff. Alright. That was the first time I took a breather in this stream. I just realized. Okay. Alright, now this. Easy stuff. See, we're already there, and we haven't even gotten all the red coins yet. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna have to go back and grab. Because there's some over this way that I missed. Such as this one. Alright, that's 2. Woo! Now let us go for 3. Alright, so whoop, nope, that's not at all what I want the camera to do. Okay, whoop. I think they were expecting that to be harder than it was. I'm just now realizing that the metal switch cap is there. Is the potential existing that you could actually knock out these thwomps with the metal cap? Because that's kind of cool if you can, but it kind of makes doing the red coin star impossible because you need thwomp to nab the 3rd red star. So that's interesting. Well, okay, nope, I woke up the piranha plant. I gotta do this again. I gotta aim my jumps like this. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you get it done. Alright, 7-5. Just quickly nab that. Whoop. And so we're gonna definitely, this is an easy task, not the hardest in the world to handle. Nope, oh, I woke him up, I woke him. I'm gonna just walk away from this. There we go. And now. There! Nabbed him before he could wake up. Okay, there we go. Only need 13 more, which I'm gonna get no problem. I gotta say, this is, I think, maybe, I know no one else does this game like this. Well, like, that's an arrogant statement to make, but, like, I know that the commonality with this game... Oh, I forgot to get the coins down there. Well, let's just, fix that, promptly, why don't we? Oh, shoot! I thought I could just jump down there. Oops. Well, that is my mistake, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to go for that again. But, something which I think is interesting, it really does kind of change the way you approach this game if you do the courses one after the other, and not not in a sense of doing it like nab every single star on a level you can, you know, at like sort of the checklist marker kind of gameplay style. I'm talking about like get a star on course 1, star on course 2, like this style that I've been doing for this playthrough, which I'm gonna make a habit, I think, in the future. At least in terms of this and the next game in the Mario Marathon, I'm definitely going to be playing in this kind of like little taster of each course kind of style, because that is fun and I enjoy it. But and then with the other sandbox Mario game I'll do it in a different fashion. But I gotta say, having it be like just a collected wild assortment of just playing all of the levels at like different times and not making it like, here's the early levels, here's the later levels, and making it like, okay, we're just gonna go through as many stars as we can and just like get a different flavor taste each time we do something different. I think it really does kind of add to the variety of Mario 64 and just kind of like, I don't know, it's hard for me to say or to describe. It's a scenario where I kind of am like, you know, you find yourself in this position where you are almost sliding off the stage and you don't want to do that. But then when you aren't doing that, you find yourself in this position where the amount of invention that gets thrown at you all at once just by, like, going, okay, let's do a star here, let's do a star here. The creativity, like, and really sort of, like, you know, just, like, playful invention of what is happening on screen just becomes that much more apparent. And I just remembered that I'm about to make the same mistake I did before and not nab the coins in that one platform area. So here's what I'm going to do, because I don't like doing the cannon thing, because the cannon thing is annoying. I'm going to try to do one of the assorted speedrun strats that I have seen others do before. I almost did it right. I just got to do it actually correctly. But once I do it, I think it's this, right? Okay, no, I have to do it from this angle, I think. But it is, like, you can already see I'm trying to do it in a certain way, which is that if you side jump onto the wall here, wall jump, you can get the elevation you need to land onto that platform without needing to do the cannon, which I've done before. I've done this properly a couple of times before, but I'm just, I don't know. I mean, at this point now, it's not very much of a speedrun strat, is it? But, oh, there we go. Nabbed it. And need to make sure not to get the star, the ghost of a star, which will cancel out my progress. Alright, there we go. That's more like it. Whoop! Okay. Is all I can do just to ignore the bomb buddies. I already nabbed the star up here, right? Right, yeah, that one's dealt with and handled. Which means that now we can actually... Now the rest of this will actually be a little bit of a cinch. I can't believe that I actually died in Womp's Fortress. Oh shoot, I might actually die again in Womp's Fortress if I don't straighten up and figure out how to properly get through this, but I think I should be good because there's the blue coin there. So this spin around is going to net us the 100 coin star, no question about it. Because, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, that's... Or if it doesn't, like, it's going to get us at least 2 away, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, there's like 6 coins there. Yeah, no, we're going to get this. 1, 2, yep, there it is. Alright, and we'll just, I'll ignore that one up, which I've never been able to get on my own anyway. And just... No! Oh my god, that is depressing. That is just a sad display. It was literally the most simple jump I would have had to have done, and I messed it up. Out of my own foolish carelessness. Oh, I evoid the piranha plant. Whoop, okay. I'm gonna need you, Mario, to not pull stunts like that again. And just, all you gotta do, Mario. Hey, Mario, all you gotta do in this, hello, Mario. All you have to do in this situation is just grab the star. There we go. Alright, 100 coin star on Womp's Fortress down. And I honestly feel, too, this is probably the best way to... I said this last stream. I do know I said this last stream, but I will reiterate. I think doing the 100 coin stars in conjunction with the red coin stars is honestly the best way to make sure the 100 coin stars aren't tedious. Because they can be tedious. I mean, Hazy Maze Cave alone... just like already made the 100 coin stars really annoying to me, but like doing them in conjunction with the red coin stars, it really does mean that it's an easier instance to go for the 100 coins because you're looking for coins anyway. So then you just make it a part of what you do in the game, which is all a bunch of words which mean things when strung together in a sentence. Okay, so now we're going to try... I don't think there is anything here I can nab. There's the bullet bill. Does the bullet bill net me any... No, that doesn't net me any points. So, whoop, okay. I'm just gonna go over here, hit this plank of wood. Boom, there we go. Alright, now. Now comes the moment of great precision. Alright. Nice. Okay. There we go. That was the hard bit. This is the easy bit. And I think, in theory, I just got all the coins on the stage, too. I could be wrong, but I think I've gotten all of the coins that you can get on Womp's Fortress. Alright, and now just don't misjudge this jump. Ooh! Close. Very close. Here we go! Woo! Also, it just struck me. Yeah, we've hit 42 stars now. Or 41, I should say. So we are now officially a third of the way through Mario 64. Cool stuff. Let's head on back over to Jolly Roger Bay. And see what we can find. I know I did the wall secret here. Okay, so red ship's on the ship afloat. Red ship on the coin afloat. So this is going to be another 100 coin nab. Just because might as well make it one. I'm trying to think of the best method of approach in this scenario. I think probably what to do here is, first things first, let's head down here. Now, half the red coins, whoops, are with the clams here, the oysters. I'm gonna nab this little circle here. This is gonna come in useful in keeping us alive in the water since the coins simultaneously replenish health. I think this one has a, yeah, that's a Koopa shell in that one, which we can use to speed through the level a little bit quicker, but it doesn't really change the speed too much, so I don't think it's worth it to nab it. Alright, now we're gonna do that, and then from down here, we're going to grab this red coin, because it's down here, and it's easy to miss. And what we're gonna do now, at this point, is we're gonna, like, probably, I might leave, oh, shoot, okay, well, now I can't, but, because I'm gonna need these to survive. But if I get these two here, okay, there. So now we got that. The key to this, like in Hazy Maze Cave, is that there's a blue switch in this room that we need to hit and grab all the coins from. Because that is what's going to net us enough. Because I have actually played this stage before where I haven't been able to get all the blue coins in that room. And it meant that by the time I had reached the end of the stage of the red coins, I just didn't have the appropriate amount of coins that I needed to get the 100 coin star. So, first things first, let's grab this. So we got all that on standby. That's ready to roll. So we're at 36 right now. So the key to this is we are going to have to get every blue coin over here. So let's make sure that I got the aim on this correct. Alright, there we go. That's the thing about the blue coin switch, is that if you don't know where they're going to be appearing from, they are easy to miss, and if you're going for 100 coins, to miss them is pretty much to spell your own demise. Not on every level, but on most levels, it ends up being like that. Okay, so from here, let's go up to this. I might also, just for my own energy, go on break after this star, just because, like, I can already tell my throat is getting noticeably hoarse, and I need also just to, well, yeah, just to get a drink of water and to clear my throat a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Alright, we're at 74 coins now. So, with that, there's a red coin that's also easy to miss down here. If I can just aim this right, well, I'm gonna wait for that to close and reopen. Oh, I somehow, oh! Well, it's a good thing I got that red coin there. It's also good that we were close to the surface, because that would have been bad news if that had done a lot of bad damage. Okay. Now then, here we go. I think one more coin over here, right? Right, okay. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm missing some red coins, right? Oh no, it's 6. It's 6 red coins, isn't it? No, it's 8. It's 8 red coins. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one somewhere. Oh, over there. I knew there was a reason why I went over to that pole. I was like, I didn't just go over here to acknowledge that there's a bomb buddy in that area, right? Like, there's a reason why I went over to that platform. Okay. There we go. 5. Now we got the proper amount we need. Because I was gonna be like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I'm about to get on to the final piece of uncovered area in this stage, and I'm missing a red coin somewhere. It's like the counter isn't where it needs to be. Alright, so, woo! Alright, 98. That nets us 100. See, literally, that is how close it is. Because there are just some stages, including Jolly Roger Bay, where the amount of coins is so small that you really do need to grab every single coin. So it makes it worth your while to grab the 100 coin star with the red coin star. Alright. Whoop! Okay, come on. Come on. Jump up, jump around, jump up and get down. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, you can make this, Mario. There we go. Superb. Superb and spectacular. Ah, there it is. There'll be our star for this level. Alright, I might give it actually 2 more stars, I think. Maybe. We'll see what... Alright! Save and continue. I like, too, how we're nabbing up all of the extra lives. The reality is that, like, because, again, I have no I hold no pretensions on the idea that I'm going to actually beat this game today. At best, maybe I'll beat it next week, but certainly that's not something I have really in my head at the moment. I'm thinking that this is mainly just going to be a kind of Taskmaster round of the game. Okay, especially since we're getting all the red coin levels like one after the other. So, alright, first things first, let's get this out of the way. Now, I'm trying to think of how I want to approach this. Probably, like, let's do this. So, we're gonna have to do the slide at least once. Or no, we're gonna have to do this slide at least twice. I know that much for certain. Okay. Skip past you. We already raced you. I don't feel the necessity to race you again. Alright, we're gonna need to grab that blue coin. Okay, and... we might actually... I could be wrong, actually. You know what? I think I am wrong, because I think we actually could do this once just the regular way. And then, if we do this pretty well, we're gonna end up on this slide with enough coins that then we can just get the rest in the regular level, because it is actually quite irritating to try to nab every coin on the slide. You do not want to find yourself in a situation where you are getting the 100 coins on the slides, because they are hard to handle when they're on the slides. The stars, I mean. And I know preemptively there is going to be a level we play later where to get the 100 coin star, it's going to be inevitable that we try to nab it on a slide. And it's going to suck when we have to do it that way, but we're going to have to do it that way. And with all that in mind, into this pit we go, because we can recover this. Alright, that's an extra life. Alright, neat. Alright, 5. Ooh, we might want to come back there. Let's revisit that area. Well, for one thing, can I use that teleporter again? Has the time reset on it that I can reuse it? Yes, it has. Great. Sometimes I've tried reusing that little teleport area and it does not want to let me do it. I don't know if that's a change that was made in my specialized copy of this game, but who knows. Anyway, you. Alright. Give me these coins here. I know it's only like 3, but, you know, with the 100 coin star, every coin counts. Okay, this is going to net us, right here alone is going to net us the 100 coins. Or not! Ooh, they threw me for a twister. Oh, but this one is. Okay, and... nab! Nab, 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 nab. Okay, good. Alright, 100 coin star on Cool Cool Mountain. Why was the name of Cool Cool Mountain escaping me earlier today? I know it's Cool Cool Mountain. I've been having that issue with Mario 64 recently, in that I am forgetting the names of levels, which isn't the biggest deal. Shoot, shoot, shoot! Oh, gosh, oh golly. Well, I already got the... Alright, well... the good news and the bad news first. Bad news is I have to do all of that again to get the red coin star. Good news is, because I saved when I got the 100 coin star, I don't need to worry about getting the 100 coin star. I can just get the 8 red coin star, which is a profoundly easier task that holds no major difficulty. So from here, I just need to remember where all the rest of the 8 red coins are. I know one, I think, is over here, right? No, I'm wrong. So, doing that jump or trying to make it was a giant waste of time. But that's okay, I'm not bitter, because I like this game. is that bias? I don't really know, because this stream isn't a critical review. Alright, so what are we at? 3? Alright, there's... I know where the rest of them are. There's the 2 down there, the 1 on that bridge there, which I'm going to save for last, and then the 1 up there, which we will use the teleporters again. Okay, just need you, Snowman Guard, to get out of my way. You did injure me in doing so, and I don't appreciate that, but still. Alright, there we go. 4. Okay, come on, Mario. Get out of the snow, Mario. Now's not the time to be doing this. Okay. So, not much to be said about the... Okay. Hey. I will say, I do have a little bit of an issue with the snow levels in so much that they do like themselves some ice physics, even on the parts of the level which are not ice. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. But luckily for me, we just... Oh, no. We just do this. And then... launch it! Hope I got the aiming right. Oh, good, I did. Amazing. That's some next level strats right there. Okay. Woo! Nice. Okay, 45 stars. And with that... I'm trying to decide. You know, we're an hour and a half into this, and the streams normally go for 3 hours. I'm going to briefly take a break just to, like, get some water and, you know, just take a little bit of a breather. When we come back, we will do more of this game, which I so enjoy, and I hope you all are enjoying it too. But we will be right back in just a moment, so don't go away. Woohoo! And we're back. I told you it wouldn't be long. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a lovely day today. I've said that before, but it never hurts to say it again, because it's true. I hope you're all having a superb day. Okay, so as we continue looking over things, let's head back over to Big Busan. Because what we got going here is a whole lot of stuff. Oh! There we go. Knocked you out of commission. Secret of the Haunted Books. Alright, so I will admit there's not a whole heck of a lot to say so much about some of this now that we're just kind of going through like everything we can find. It is very much like, I don't know, it's odd for me to say this, but it does feel a little bit now at this point like it's sort of hitting a check mark list. Whoops. I know what the pattern is, I just hit the wrong, I wasn't angled properly. Okay, so Secret of Haunted Books, not the hardest star to get, it's right here. I'm assuming it's entirely possible for like speedrunners to like long jump their way over to that star and not even have to go through the bookcase thing. I mean, it would make sense to me that that's what would happen. Alright, back to Hazy Maze Cave. That's the next step on our journey, I do believe. I mean, it is very much like now we're just kind of going through the whole castle to see what we can find and what we can do. Which is nice. I don't dislike this. It's just there's not much new to say. Super duper Mario 2. Oh, wow, that's gonna be the next evolution of Mario. Also, I really do like, it's not Metal Mario, it's not Metal Cat Mario, Metal Head Mario can move. Oh, you got breakfast. What kind of breakfast did you have, Robin? Was it a nice breakfast? Was it a pleasant breakfast? I know those are kind of synonyms, but... Alright, there we go, with that. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no. Microwave rice bowl with chicken in it. Ooh, that's nice. That's a good, nice, warm, toasty, hearty opening to the day. Alright, so... Metalhead Mario Can Move is one of the more kind of elusive star names. I just need to appreciate this. Metalhead Mario is the canonical name. This is the Mario that listens to a lot of Metallica and Pantera. He's got a whole lot of Slayer on his iPod soundtrack. Okay. I could still get injured as Metalhead Mario. What even? Okay. So this one is a bit more elusive, though still, once you know what you're doing, it's pretty, yeah, only fall damage. But like, you would think, you know, like, I don't know, if you drop an iron nugget from a tall building, like, it doesn't take fall damage. It maybe gets, like, well, I guess it maybe gets dented a little bit. So that's fall damage. Okay, my analogy fell apart really quickly. Just like, yeah, just like what I did in the game. So, like, that was a perfect synchronization of, like, as I was saying something maybe profound or intriguing or maybe intelligent sounding, just as I started falling flat on my face with my words, Mario fell flat on his face in game. So it was a good synchronized image and tones there. Which is definitely not the right word, but Okay, so let's do this again. Now that we know the secret to getting the star. I did the hard bit easy, and then I did the easy bit hard. That's another sentence. I do like the reincorporation. I said this last stream, but I shall repeat it because it's truth. I do like the reincorporation of, like, the different Mario 1 themes in different places in the soundtrack. The Invincibility Star with the power-ups, the underground theme in Hazy Maze Cave, and the ground world theme in the opening title screen, which I totally, for some reason, forgot existed when I first played this. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, I did talk to you and got your star. Alright, let's now that we've done Hazy Mist Cave, let's move over to a level we haven't seen a lot of today. We've seen the painting for it, but now let us go over to Lethal Lava Land, which, okay, so here's the deal. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I will maintain, I'm gonna try to... Ooh, that looks like a... I got a pop-up for a YouTube video that I am 100% gonna watch once I finish the stream. But that is neither here nor there. I've made it a point of saying that I'm going to try to double up on getting 100 coin stars simultaneously with getting red coin stars. Just so that way then, later in the Mario Marathon, when we're trying to get all the 100 coin stars in this game, we're not, like, going, and now here's the stream dedicated to Whitmer running through every single level, grinding for coins. Because, you know, people do that, and nothing against them. Oh yeah, the Blargs are here, which I don't think they're in the original version of the game. I myself didn't personally mod in Blargs because I am not a modder, but whoever modded this modded in Blargs, and yeah, I think the big thing with this version of the game I got was like they tried to put in cut content and also make the renders look more like the promo art from the instruction book in the box. So to me, it was very much like, hey, here's the director's cut of the game. Here's sort of Mario 64 as it was always intended to be, and how, as I'm certain you agree with me, Robin, should have been how they put it on the Switch, and they just didn't. Also, I forgot that I was going to get the red coins in Lethal Lava Land. Does it have Luigi? Well, you know, the thing with that, the thing with that question, you know, is, hey, how's it going? It's your friend and mine. And they did change the gameplay style too. He does slide more on the ground, and he does have more height to his jump. So, yep, that is definitely... I do not know if he does the running on water thing. You know, I will make a point actually now to test that out. See what the deal is there. Because I haven't done much of Luigi. I haven't done much of Al-Israel in this game, but in front of the castle, maybe. I mean, like I could do that. I was going to go to Dire Docks, but I'll do it in front of the castle. I mean, either way, I would have still had to go through all those doors just because that little courtyard is isolated in its own little spot. Okay, so, all right, let's see. Nope. No, he does not. Just dives right on in. I will say, here's the thing with me, and with this mod, and with the inclusion of Luigi. There's one very specific thing that is not present, which I wish was present, but isn't, and yet I'm torn because I honestly think a part of me believes that if Luigi had made it into the original version of this game, they likely wouldn't have addressed this and this issue would have still been the case. And the issue is, Luigi sounds like Mario. They did not change the voice clips. They pretty much just kept the original Charles Martinet Mario clips and just went, that'll do. I've seen people mod this mod to include what they call a Luigi voice pack, which is, yeah, exactly, which is like, well, they try to pitch him down because, like, they would take the, yeah, because in, yeah, maybe pitch him up, but, like, they took, I've seen clips of the mods of this game where they do include Luigi with the voice pack, and it is pretty much just the same voice clips, but like with a little bit from Mario Kart 64 added in, and also a little bit like just a lot of the voice clips pitched down. My feeling, honestly, is that had Luigi not been cut from the game, it is more than likely that they still would have just kept the original Mario voice clips, because like I said in the original, like I said in the World playthrough, I've played through World as Luigi, and all of the text would still say Mario. So that's the kind of level of attention to detail you had to think Nintendo was running with in the mid-90s when it came to including Luigi and things. So my personal belief is that likely, even though a part of me is like, well, what even the heck with not having the proper Luigi voice clips, I'm also like, yeah, they probably would have just been. And yeah, the blogs look like they're just cosmetic, which, like, you know, it's a shame that they don't do anything of like significance, but I'm also like, you know what? It's nice that they're there as just cosmetics. Oh, thank you. It's nice that they're there as just cosmetics because, like, they give Lethal Lava Land a little bit more of something going on. I'm gonna have to injure myself to get back over here. Like, Lethal Lava Land is nice, but it is very vacant. If you, it's just... Oh yeah, I guess they may do something since they do give chase, but like, just Lethal Lava Land without the blargs is just a little bit vacant in terms of what is actually in the game design. You know, it's very much, Lethal Lava Land is one of those like stages. I like it a lot. It's a good old classic, but it is very. They might. Is there a shell mission? Is there like an actual shell mission, or is it just one of the things that is around? Because I know the shell is intended to be used to get into the volcano, but like you can 100% get into the volcano without using the shell, which, okay, well there went that star, so that's frustrating. I'm just gonna try this. Oh shoot, okay, well, at least I can recover that health. Oh, shoot. Alright. Again, just give me that extra life. That would be most helpful and beneficial. Thank you. Now, this, I'm going to evade you, because you don't net me any extra coins. You just net me an extra star, which I already have earned. Okay. This is going to be the tricky bits. This is why Lethal Lava Land has never been one of my favorites to try to nab the 100 coins on. Once you know where you're going, it's fine, but, Right. And, whoop, okay, get me that. Okay, so, with that in mind, I don't want to go for the fun box over there, just because the last thing I need, even if that box nets me coins, the last thing I need is for it to launch me into the lava, where I will just get progressively more injured. That won't help me at all. Oh, shoot! Okay. Oh, bugger. Alright. I'm remembering now the frustrations I had getting the 100 car stone, getting the 100 car stone on this level. Flippin' stutter. Okay. Alright. Okay, great. There we go with that. No, okay, well, oof. Okay, whoa. Alright. A whole lot of shenanigans are just revealing themselves to me, one after the other. It's quite something to behold. I'm gonna need to get some health here. Thank you. I'm gonna need this to... Ooh, I just realized I never went over here. That would be useful if I did. Or did I? I don't remember. Okay. Okay, good. I was worried there for a second because a follow bot tried to pull some stuff. But luckily, Nightbot was on the case. So, I must acknowledge, I always worry about the fact that the follow bots are trying to get into my stream. I consider myself very lucky in so much that Nightbot, for the most part, has been very good at stopping them from doing anything. I'm assuming it's because I just have my chat set to not include links, just because, I don't know, my natural predilection is to believe that 9 times out of 10, unless people are being really chill, if someone's posting a link in chat, it's likely to be something that is, not superb. So I think that's probably why Nightbot's been kind of on the ball with the follow bots. Because I always worry that, like, they're gonna show up and then I'm just gonna have to be like, pause everything and block them because I, like, don't have any mods. I have mods, but I don't have any mods who actually watch my streams, which is, like, such a weird statement to say, but it's true. Like, the people who I designated as moderators for my streams don't watch my streams. So I'm gonna need to fix that at some point, but at the moment Nightbot is doing a decent enough job. Also, these bullies are just having a heck of a time on me right now. Okay, I'm gonna need the coins to not launch back into the lava. That doesn't really help me too much when I'm trying to get the 100 coins down. Okay. So, you're gonna have fun over there. Oh, whoop, okay. Alright. This is gonna be tricky to maneuver. Could backfire on me drastically. Okay. Okay, so I think it is in my best interest to not worry about all of those just yet. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna do this for the moment and wait for that to sync back up. Okay, so then I can do this. Please land. Okay, good. One more hit and I was gonna have to go for it again. I'm expecting still, because I'm opening with less coins than I had before, which is profusely frustrating. But I'm expecting that this is going to take a couple of tries still. Okay, I need to be in the precise zone. Ooh, cutting it close. Alright, and over here again. Alright, now comes, again, the moment of great precision. I'm gonna need to evade all of that. Okay, so this, pretty straightforward. Ooh, get me back up to here. A part of me feels like I should return to this section at a later point. And I shall. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Just because I need to come over here, nab the last of these. Because we're gonna have to go into the volcano for the last couple. Alright. There's that one. Alright. Only 9 more to go. Don't want to go over there, because there's no way back from there. So... Alright. I think there's the one more coin over here. Alright, gonna let the volcano do its thing. It's gonna do the nice little Vegas show act. And... Alright, and... Pop on into here. Now... I think this is pretty clear-cut. I have had it go poorly for me before, though, when doing this, so... Alright, I think we got this in clear, because it's literally just this one more here. Yeah, there we go. Whew. I know the volcano goop in high res. I'll tell you the one in the high res that really throws me for a loop, and I'm just gonna... just to get a change of pace, I'm gonna leave it at that for Leaf of Lava Land. The high-res image that really throws me for, like, a ringer is the background of Wet Dry World. And I'm hoping that we will get the chance to see it again later in the stream. Just because the high-res background to Wet Dry World is nuts. It's very much like, what is even going on here? No, it is. It's a little bit unsettling, just because like you'll see it and you'll be like, what is that? All right. So anyway, luckily we don't have another red coin mission, so we can actually take some time here. Also, gosh, I like the Poke model. Oh, the Poke model in this version of the game's so good. Like in the original, Poke's just like a really poorly cropped PNG, and here Poke's actually three-dimensional, and it is so refreshing to see. Okay, all right, here we go again. All right, let's heckin' go. All right, if I could just master the triple jump, please. Alright, now I'm worried that tornado's gonna come in here, but no, I got it pretty much well covered. Alright, nice. Let's slide on in. When you say that, Robin, do you mean more spooky now or more spooky before? Because I would say Poke's faces were way spookier in the original. Oh yeah, iRock just having like the most real eyes anyone's ever seen. That would be something. Yeah, creepypasta moments. I mean, it is something. I must say. What, the, I'm gonna go back and see the teeth on the false. Okay, I'm gonna look at the... Do another turnaround. Come on. I'm gonna need you to turn around so we can get a look at this. Ooh! Ooh, you're right. You're right, it's a thing. The shading. The shading on those. That's amazing. So here's the fun bit for me, right? So when I got this to run, like, incidentally, oh, I guess I just got, yeah, perfectly rectangular. So here's what was fun for me, was once I got this to run, and once I got all the assets and everything onto my utility here, my very special N64, I was just looking through my picture folder on my N64 because I was working out some stuff with my iTunes library, which I have on my N64. And all of the assets and textures for this game got moved into a folder that was in my pictures folder. So I just have now, like, on my N64, I just have, like, all of the... I have all of the old textures and all of the new high-res textures just sitting in my pictures folder. And I know in the future I gotta do something with them. I don't know what yet, but, like... Oh, actually, Unagi looks pretty much the same. The eel in this looks pretty much the same as the eel looked on the original copy of the game. But yeah, I got all of the high-res textures just sitting in my pictures folder. I need to do something with it, but I don't know what yet. Also, oh my goodness gracious. Cylinder high-res flop face. Alright. They won all the dentist anti-cavity awards. That's a smile that's determined to make a big splash in the business world. Alright. So what do we got going on here? Oh, we got the suddenly appearing... I'm trying to remember what the electrical enemies' names are. Alright. And I'll tell you this too. There were some things that I wanted to improve upon when I got this copy of the game. There are some things which I intentionally left bad just because I'll maintain in a Mario marathon where we are looking at the whole history of how Mario has come from his humble arcade beginnings to where he is now. I wanted to keep just a little bit of dated things. So, if I could, at any moment in time... Oh, hey a minute. We've recovered 50 power stars. Now we can open the star door on the 3rd floor. Bowser's there, you know. Oh, you found all the cap switches, haven't you? Red, green, and blue? I didn't do them in that order, but yes. The caps you get from the colored blocks are really helpful. They certainly are. Hurry along now. The 3rd floor is just ahead. Alright then. Well, since the game has requested it of me, I shall now take the opportunity... Oh, wait a minute. Hello, Mips. Time to make another... Who the fuck said that? Who is this? This is the spirit of... Because it's not Lakitu, it's not a Toad, and it's not Peach. Yeah, Bowser starts saying, get out of here. So, like, who is that even? I think everyone just, like, clicks through that dialogue. No one has ever made the chance yet to be like, who are you, random narrator? Okay. Alright, Mips, come on. Come on now, Mips. Mips, I need you to get into my hands. No. Yeah, it's one of the boos. It's one of the boos in the courtyard. It's one of the disembodied ghosts that just exist in Peach's castle. It's Luigi! Nah, that's exactly... L is real! If they were gonna cut Luigi from the original, then he had to be in somewhere, so his spirit speaks to Mario through the text boxes. And that's the... No, because that's why they have that star statue in the courtyard, which is never explained what that symbolism is. All the star statue says is L is real. So that's Luigi's spirit is conjured by the star statue, which is, oh my god, you're right. Symbolism. Wow. Get Matt Pat on the phone. We need to pitch this right now. Get Matthew Game Theory Pat on the phone and be like, hey, I got a fresh new one here for you, hot off the presses. Luigi is in original Mario 64. He's trying to get out. His spirit is trying to get conjured through the star statue. And he's talking to Mario in the narration, and we just... And all the signs are there. And we can connect this to the Fibonacci sequence and everything else. And this is going to be the big one. You thought your Five Nights at Freddy's theories were big before, Bad Pat. We got the biggest one for you right now. And we're going to tie it into how this all relates to the Cold War and playing Beatle records backwards to unlock the secret of how Wario was the walrus the whole time. Get him on the phone. We've made it. We've made the best Game Theory episode ever. Oh, God almighty. Alright, come on, Mips. Get in my hands, there. No, not you again. I'm in a great hurry, can't you see? I've no time to squabble over stars. Here, have it. I never meant to hide it from you. It's just that I'm in such a rush. That's it. That's all. Now I must be off. Ow! Let me go. Okay, there we go. There's Mip's grand return. I don't think Mips has ever been given an official voice, but since the first time you talk to Mips, they say nothing but Alice in Wonderland references. I'm just assuming that Mips is English. You know, that Lewis Carroll kind of voice. Alright, let us head up to the 3rd floor. Just because now that the spirit of L is real has commanded we go up to the 3rd floor. I'm going to get a little bit of a health upgrade while we're here. Come on. It's just a stair, Mario! It's a counter! Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm like still mentally recovering from that bit we just did. Alright, here we go. Now we can open this up. Reacting to the star power, the door reveals its true self. Alright. We might as well just address this because I don't intend to come back up here until we need it, but to open the door that leads to the endless stairs, you need 70 stars. Oh, I'm assuming that's Bowser that's saying that because it's the Bwahaha. So,
To open a door that leads to the endless stairs, you need 70 stars.
and indeed you do, unless you are good at glitching the game. Unless you know the secrets to the backwards long jump, you're going to need the 70 stars. I have tried the backwards long jump trick before. I have gotten it to work kind of, but I have horrible aim with the backwards long jump and have not been able to do the speedrun strat. But also, like I've said before, the point of the Mario Marathon is to try to play these games. I'm aware of how to unlock the endless stairs. You already told me that. But yeah, you know, I'm aware of it, of the endless star, the backwards long jump trick. And if I knew how to do it successfully, I would try it. But for now, instead, let's just go to tick-tock clock. So, this is when we get into the expert-techspert levels. By which I mean, these are the levels which actually, if you wanted to, you could totally evade and not play. But, you know, we're gonna do it anyway. Also, yes, the gimmick of this level is that dependent on where you decide to enter into this clock, you can either get it working smoothly, you can get it running fast, you can get it running slow, you can get it running standstill, or you can get it to work in really odd ways that aren't helpful at all. And I don't know, what happens if I hit 3 o'clock? Is that the weird version again? No, this is the slow version. Well, that is actually to my benefit, because I'm not the best at this stage. Yeah, the timing of the clock controls the speed, and it is very much like where you place it. There's some, yeah, it's high noon. They stop moving. 3 o'clock they move slow. 6 o'clock I think they move fast, and 9 o'clock they move, but in like off-kilter, off-rhythm patterns. I think. I could be 100% wrong about that, and I probably am. But that at least to me is that's what I'm gonna go with until I look it up and am proven wrong, which will happen. Okay, so going to the cage, just woo, hit on in here, and here we go. Yeah, this stage and the next stage are the levels which, if you do all of the other stars and the other levels, you honestly can skip these ones. But that's why they're kind of like the bonus levels of here's where all the real hard difficulty comes in. I mean, especially the next one, since we need to, like, triple jump to get into it. But anyway, let's talk to Toad. There's something strange about that clock. As you jump... Well, Toad is just gonna reiterate what we already know. As you jump inside, watch the position of the big hand. Oh, look what I found. Here, Mario, catch! Toad, you can't just throw that at me. These stars have sharp points. What if it had hit my eye? What if an edge had hit my eye, Toad? Then Mario would have a much harder time. Entering when the minute hand is nearest 12 will make everything stop. Entering near 3 will make it move slowly. Entering near 6 is the random one. Okay, so I messed up 6 and 9, which that joke speaks for itself. But I got the first 2 right at least. Alright, so okay, let us now try to get into the final stage. I think, okay, let me do this version. If I'm not gonna be able to get the Alright, I'm gonna do the sideways jumps, because if I can't do the triple jump successfully, I'm just gonna do it this way. Alright, and this is the right entrance. Rainbow Ride! Everyone's favorite Smash. Wanna be... Here's the thing, I can't prove I can, Robin, because I haven't been able to successfully do it. That's what I mentioned before, is that I have tried it. I've tried the backwards lawn jump. I can't do it very well. On the instances where I've gotten it to work, it has been in totally rarefied circumstances, and I have no clue how I got it to happen. So... That's the truth of it, honestly, is that, yeah, I could backwards lawn jump to Bowser, but I don't know how to do it. I do not have those speedrunner skills. I am... These players with person. I mean, I, like, get it, kind of. I've been able to do the backwards lawn jump, I just haven't been able to do it in that, like, sort of, like, yeah! You know, like, when Mario, like, just says, it really is just mashing, yeah. The key with me is I had to know which button to mash. Just mash A real fast. I mean, I can try it after I get this star and see how well it works, but like... We'll see what happens. I am not a great button masher. I mean, it doesn't help either, like, my right hand is... It's like my whole right arm has got interesting stuff going with it. So button mashing has never been something I'm superb at. I normally have to like get my left hand out to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean I get the what's the word? I get the premise of the backwards lawn jump, it's just, I'm bad at pulling it off. Alright. So, anyway, here we are at Rainbow Cruiser, Rainbow Ride, whichever one it is. This is everyone's favorite Smash level, everyone's favorite Melee Smash level. He said, semi-facetiously, because, you know, his whole style is deadpan humor. But he also doesn't know the Melee community well enough to know if they like the Rainbow Cruiser level or not. So there is that joke explained, and everyone had a lovely day. Okay, now up here we go. Oh, goodness gracious me! I haven't seen it explode like that before. All right. Okay, just need to jump up here. Oh, there we go. All right. So. Now we've unlocked pretty much every stage, which is always pleasant to see. I'm going to try... Rainbow Cruise is the worst Smash stage, and you hate that they brought it back. I mean, it's a fun stage here. Yeah, I kind of got the impression that that's how people felt about this. Okay, so let's try this. Alright, so... It's... Okay, well that's not correct. That's the wrong button. That is the camera button. Alright, so... Lawn jump is this, and then... It's this, and then this. Alright, see, that's what ends up happening. That right there is what happens to me every time. I will get to that point, and then I lose the momentum. Or that will happen. This... Yeah, I just gotta... This is hard to do because my right hand is not my dominant one. Oh! Oh! Nice, nice, nice! I have finally done the trick of the backwards lawn jump that all speedrunners know and love, and they do so well. And if we were doing this as a speedrun, I would be like, yeah, let's go face Bowser. But guess what? We're not. So I've accomplished this task that I was never able to do correctly, and now we're going to ignore it completely. Woohoo! Back down here we go. Hell yeah! At long last, I've done it. I aced the gamer test. bragging rights and nothing else. That is exactly right, Robin. And thank you so much for giving me the courage and the gumption to try and actually achieve it. Because, goodness gracious me, I was like, I had reached a point, like, I'd been trying on my own time to just do that speedrun strat, and I just was like, can't even make this happen, and then suddenly, there it was. So thank you so much, Robin. Alright, let's head back to the old familiar favorites. Shockingly, we haven't done Behind Chain Chomp's Gate yet, but we are now going to do this right now, as opposed to later. Alright. This one's pretty self-explanatory, and again, there are speedrun strats that can be done to do this properly, but I'm doing it the simple way. The simple way of doing things. Chain Chomp high res is just glistening. Alright, there we go. This is pretty straightforward. And with that, we've pretty much now wrapped up Bob-omb Battlefield. I hope everyone liked seeing it again, because we shan't be returning to it again. Say goodbye to this painting. Bye-bye, Bob-omb Battlefield. I hope the battle has now finally been won. Let's head on back to, like, we got how many more? We got everything else, like, we got a lot of stuff to... Oh, no. It's fine, Robin. I actually don't have... I've got a very poor clip collection so far. Oh, hey, Riley. Were you here for the... Were you here for the... for Robin egging me on to do the backwards long jump, or are you just pogging by the majesty of what's happening? Hang on. Who's there? Who woke me up? It's still daylight. I should be sleeping. Hey, as long as I'm awake, why not take a short flight with me? Press and hold A to grab on. Release A to let go. I'll take you wherever you want to go, as long as my wings hold out. Watch my shadow and grab on. What? Hang on. Come on. Oh, you weren't here, but... yes, let the word go forth of how Robin has helped me tremendously. Okay. It always amuses me if you can land on that star and not on the thing. Instead of the here we go, Mario will just grab the star and scream in terror. Okay. Alright, well, there we go with that. Yeah, it was nice. I did not know that I could backwards lunge. I mean, I had tried it before, but I had never actually succeeded in doing that great old favorite speedrunner trick. And then I did it, and I was like, amazing. And if I was doing this as a speedrun, I would take advantage of it, but I'm not doing this as a speedrun. I'm just doing this as a playthrough. So, okay, alright, blast away to stone pillar. No, that's the other one. Blast to the stone pillar. So many names to remember in this game. So many star names. Alright, I need to talk to you because I haven't unlocked this cannon yet. Hi, I'll prepare a cannon for you. Oh, I don't think we were supposed to. I was supposed to. Okay. Ready for blast off? Come on, hop into the cannon. I don't think we were supposed to see the gate move like a pizza off a tray the way it did through those rocks, but whatever. You work with what you got sometimes with your copies of Mario 64. Okay, so even with as wonderfully high res as this is, the cannon controls still not the best. There's still an odd arc, and you still need to kind of shoot off into random spots. I think this is correct placement, maybe. Let us try this. Ah, just close enough. Superb. And, ooh, kind of close on that one too. Whew. Man, we're just racking up all the stars. I mean, that's been kind of the tone of this stream, is just racking up stars. I mean, that is kind of the deal, the Faustian deal you make, even though there's nothing about it that's Faustian. I just used that word as a way of sounding intelligent, but, you know, it's part of the deal you make when you go, hey, I'm gonna open stream with the second Bowser boss fight, and then just dedicate the rest of it to just playing the game. Anyway, Snowman's lost his head. Alright, so for the sake of story, for the sake of having a fun story to tell, before we actually start this mission off properly, we're gonna look over this right here. So here we got this disembodied head. Oh no, talk about out-of-body experiences. My body has melted away. Have you run into any headhunters lately? I could sure use a new body. Brr, my face might freeze like this. Even though I am literally made of ice or frozen water. Don't think about my existence too much. That will cause me to melt even quicker. Alright, so now I just gotta get to part 2 of this long-lost fable. You know the ones, the fables about snowfolk who need the second half of their existence brought back to them. Teleport back over here. Well, now's as good a time as any to remind people that I hope they're having a lovely day, because I always like doing that. And over here we find the snowball. I need a good... What voice should I give a disembodied body? Okay, well... I need a good head on my shoulders. Do you know of anybody in need of a good body? Please, I'll follow you if you do. Okay, well, you can't get the head start on me, the snowman body. You cannot get the head start on me. I can't show you if you run out before I've had the chance to reveal to you my knowledge. Okay, so I think it's this here, right? We need to be in just the right spot for the snowball, or else it's gonna run off. There it goes. Perfect! What a great new body! Here, this is a present for you. It's sure to warm you up. So, the snowman was just holding on to the superstar, and it literally... Oh, he beat Chumby. Where's Riley's special emote? Where's Big Greymon? if ever there's a time. Bring out the old classic favorites. Alright, so where to next? I think probably Big Boo Ghost Hunt. Yes, indeed. Alright. And woo bounce! No, hey, come on. There we go. I'm gonna need you to reveal your secrets to me. Alright. Time to get familiar with Big Boo's haunt, because once again, get into the bird cage and kill ghosts. The ghosts of... nah, I'm not gonna finish that. This is not a joke, it's just sad. Alright. Well, luckily for us, Big Boo's haunt is actually one of the more profusely easy stages to get the 100 red coins on, because the main enemies here are boos, and defeating the boos nets you a blue coin each and every time. I apologize for that, by the way. So this is going to be one of the more simplistic endeavors in our 100 coin star questing. Let's just knock this out of the way. Get these friendly spherical folk. Also, I do like the high-res background of just like spooky trees. I mean, it's not one of the more like profound changes, but like, man, that's a good atmosphere, really. So as we head into the haunted mansion, to go on a ghost hunt of sorts. It is time to look for all the coins we can muster. Now, I know all the red coins are in, like, the mansion itself. But, and this is just a one-up, but you never know when you might need it, so let's try to nab it while we can. I'm gonna get this. Believe you me, this is gonna happen. Okay, and no, don't jump off, don't fall, don't start sliding. Come on, I can do this. I can make it. No. Oh, you and your shenanigans, video game. I'm so close to getting that, and then you pull that out on me. Oh, now you're giving me hard times. Oh, now I'm even more dedicated to getting it. Just because that was way too close for me not to go for it again. All right, come on. No. Okay. All right. Ooh, we'll make this happen. This is totally optional. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Okay. Just a little bit of silliness. Wouldn't be a game from the 90s without it. Whoop. Okay. I always have this habit of just finding new special ways to accidentally break games just through my strange way of playing video games. And by strange, I mean I just kind of flail buttons randomly and hope that something happens that could maybe be passed off as capability. Oh, like that. Okay, I'm gonna need you to... No, I don't need you to do that. This is absolutely... This is totally optional. This is absolutely optional. I don't need this extra life. I'm gonna get an extra life just by getting the 100 coin star. And yet, I cannot let this go. I'm dedicated now to getting this one-up mushroom. I will do it. By hook or by crook. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna do it. Believe you me. This is what's happening now. This is the new goal. Before we even continue on with collecting stars, we're getting this freaking mushroom. No. Okay. Well, almost salvaged it. I think I can. I think if I do a bunch of jump kicks, I can cheese it. The key is going to be making sure I do jump kicks and not jump dives. Alright, so try doing only jump kicks. Okay, so first things first, need to get up here. Alright, well, let's do... Hang on. Whoa, okay. Oh, alright, so I really do need to wall jump off the bird cage into here. Nope, that's a dive. That is a dive. Okay. Alright, now. Nope. He's diving. He's diving when he should be kicking. Get those feet up, Mario. I need you to do some good old swings with the legs. Got a whole rocket chorus line thing going on here. I need you to pull off. You know the ones you've seen in those old archival movie prints. Alright.
Come on, man, you can do it!
We'll see how long my patience goes. See, here's the thing. My worry is that because it's on such an incline, it is kind of defaulting to doing the slide. Because I think if I just stand still, I think the jump kicks happen if I don't have, if I'm not holding down. Because if I do, well, like that. Because I can have a little bit of forward momentum, but like, press B when hitting a wall instead of hitting A. Okay, so... That just launches me back, I think, so... I've done this before. And it took this amount of time last time I did it, too. If I don't get it on this next try, then I will probably just be like, okay, we'll just leave it be. I'm gonna give it one more try, and then we'll just... Yeah, no, okay. I'm just leaving it be. Because now we're back, and hopefully things are back to being relatively stable. And hey, now that we're doing the red coin mission, we can finally visit everyone's favorite part of Mario 64. Whether it's a difficult level, or if it's just the weird camera, or the controls, nothing else in Mario 64 has a habit of just getting people to go from 1 to 10 like the piano. You know, I gotta say, this isn't any better in high res. Even with the high res model, the piano still looks a little bit chunky like that, but you know, the fear and terror, I think, still, that it conjures up, still does pretty good stuff. You know, Mario is not known for always jump scaring people like that, but sometimes he says, hey, I'm just gonna cause some mischief. I'm gonna have discordant piano keys interrupt the soundtrack and just throw everyone for a ringer. And when that happens, oh, how the people rejoice, question mark. Alright, and well, at the very least, even if we're not finding a whole bunch of red coins, we are finding a good ton of blue coins, which again, is part of the reason why getting the 100 coin star in Big Boo's Haunt is not the most frustrating time. Because again, it doesn't take much to get 100 coins in this level when literally every single enemy you attack is worth 5 coins. So, like, I think literally the only ones that aren't worth 5 coins are the, like, bug insect enemies that are outside the place. And even then, those are worth 3. And then you have the eyeballs, which are worth 5, and all the boos, which are worth 5, so... I mean, heck, we'll probably be able to farm out all of the blue coins we need just here in Boo's haunted carousel. Alright. Oh! Ooh! Nice double kill. Okay, come on now. I'm gonna need you to cooperate with me. And then you, I'm just gonna leave be, because you do not offer me any money. You only offer me stars, which is, you know, not the worst thing in the world. But I already have your star. I don't need to worry about you. I'm gonna leave that carousel little business, leave that unattended for now. Gonna just let that play itself out. Ooh, the wireframing on this grid in high res looks like something else. Just looks quite stunning on the eye, I must say. That's the one thing, playing the 4K high-res version of Mario 64. You really can sometimes be taken aback by how sharp all the imagery is. Alright. Well, this is just a nice little balcony for us to contemplate all of our life decisions. I'm only just now realizing that there are no coins in that room, so let's just ignore that one completely. Red coin is going to be over here. Oh, there we go. That gave me 100 coins even. I mean, again, I'm not surprised considering how, like, pretty much everything here is 2 coins or 5 coins, so we're gonna get an even number anyway. That would be divisible of 5. Alright. Come on, eyeball enemy. Come on, eyeball enemy that only exists in Mario 64 so the developers can show off that now they can make spheres. Boop. There we go. Superb stuff. Alright. And nothing in that one. Okay. So I think now the only thing that's left is just the red coin that's over here. Oh, those books are hungry. I like that they show me. And if you look through the walls, you will find... Oh, that would have been awesome if I could have pulled that off correctly. Alright. Map. Oh. So, we are now officially halfway through the game. With 60 stars, we are halfway through the game. So, that is always a fun thing. Want to look out, ghosts! Ghosts have motion. They're gonna literally do they're gonna come up from behind them and literally go boo. That's amazing. Alright, I'm thinking what I will probably do, just to pace this out, is I'm going to hit up every level at least one more time, I think. And then I'm probably gonna wrap things up for today. Just because, like, you know, when those outages happen, they are profoundly good. Those stream outages are great at wiping out all of my energy. So, we're just gonna we're gonna hit up a couple more stars here. We're gonna do like maybe one more of each level and then wrap it up for today. So here we are now. We gotta navigate the toxic maze in Hazy Maze Cave. Which, honestly, we've already done. I mean, like, it's ironic that now we have a whole bunch of Hazy Maze Cave that is supposed to be like, oh, isn't this fresh and new? When we've already, like, pretty much explored almost every nook and cranny of the level in order to get the 100 stars we needed for the 100-star mission. Now, I just have to remember which of these is the correct exit. I think this one is right up here, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one. There's one which is more obvious, but isn't the actual right star for this mission. This is the one that we needed, though. So now we're just on this elevator. Have some time to think things over. And there we go. Bop! Next up is Lethal Lava Land. Oh, I'm just now realizing. Oh, I hope that the next star in Shifting Sandland isn't the red coin one. I don't think it is, but we'll see what happens. Red Hot Log Rolling. It does become an interesting phenomenon when, after you've pretty much gone through almost all of each level in order to get to, to get the 100 coin stars, you've like pretty much been like, there's not much really left to see. Everything we've seen everything we can in a level. Oh, okay. And am I gonna die? Oh no, I come close to it though. I just need to. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need you to not. Oh. I toyed with the fates too much, and look what happened. Also, I want to acknowledge this too, because we've been talking a little bit about the high-res textures. I don't know if it's been totally obvious, but like, the paintings look like paintings. Like, they kept these a little bit low texture in order to actually give it the impression of like, you can see the brush strokes of like how they approach painting these things, which I think is kind of clever. I think that's actually really kind of cool that it's like, oh, well, everything else can be like really high res and whoa, whoosh whoosh with the graphics in this remastered port, but the paintings still will look very impressionistic, and that is just neat stuff. Okay, whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, small details like that. It's so nice. It's enough to make you think that Nintendo would look at something like this and go, wow, that's really impressive that you care so much about our game like that, and not go file a bunch of cease and desists. But Nintendo is Nintendo, and that's how they be. So that's why we just play games on a real N64, which is what we're totally playing this on, and that's just what we're doing.
Ha!
Okay. Yeah, no, that's true. That is very much, nothing you've said is incorrect, Robin. Stand tall on 4 pillars. Okay, good. Not a red star, not a red coin mission. Alrighty. Alrighty. Boosh! Just needed to throw Pokey for a ringer there. Needed to teach Pokey a lesson that really didn't need to be taught, but alright, so stand tall on the 4 pillars is not one of my favorite stars just because of the controls of the wing cap, though admittedly the controls of the wing cap in this version are a little bit smoother, a little bit more manageable. This is always the tricky one, this first pillar here. Hopefully there's not too many issues. Okay, just no. I always am waiting for that tornado to come in and give me a hard time. No, come on now. No. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. That's 1. That's 2. So it's just now occurring to me, Robin, that hypothetical situation that we were discussing earlier. We're gonna have to face it in a little bit. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for what we may see once we stand atop this final 4th pillar? Because here we go. The pyramid is now exploded and oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot! Oh no! Get up from the sand, up! Well, good news! We got a little bit of a reprieve before we solve that answer. Like it's Jeopardy. Let's try that again. And now comes the part of the stream where you ask yourself, did Whitmer do that intentionally to try to delay seeing what iRock will look like in high res? Or did he just screw up because that's his natural nomenclature? Vote now on your cellular devices and write into your congressman. Tell him how you feel about Whitmer's streams. Say, right, because of all the many issues facing the world today, obviously the first thing you should write to your congressman about is the end result of a Twitch stream you watched one time. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this now with 90% less taking big L's on the stream. Alright. Also, I will acknowledge, Robin, that was a very good joke. Alright, I'm gonna need to replenish my red switch cap thing. Whoa. Okay. Now, let's just be very deliberate about how we approach this. We're gonna need to be on top of this pillar. Like that, here we go, okay? Because what got us before was that we ran out of wing cap power, and that was to our detriment. So instead, let's do this. Alright, there we are. Alright, let's prep ourselves. It's time to see what iRock looks like in high quality resolution. I mean, I know what these bars look like. Mario is in the pen again. Alright, here we go. Jail time. Let us prepare ourselves. Whoa! Whoo! If I had an echo thing on my mic, I would use it. Who walk here? Who breaks seal? Wake, ancient ones! We know like light. We know like intruders. Now, battle hand to hand. Oh, let's go. Oh, the the eyes. Oh, the eyes are high res. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so. Oh, why are the eyes high res? Oh, gosh, that is not fun times. Oh, it's upsetting to me. Oh, oh no. Oh my god, this boss battle is now way harder. Because that is some Doki Doki Literature Club level of actual realistic looking eyes. I hate it. Okay. Oh, God almighty. Oh, God, no. Get that out of here. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Okay. That actually jump scared me, and it wasn't a jump scare is the thing. That wasn't a jump scare, but it jump scared me because the texture on the eye is so real, so high res, and the hand moving toward me actually frightened me like I was watching a horror movie. That is now 10 times more frightening than that flippin' piano in Big Boo's Haunt. Holy mackerel. Oh my god. Oh, that I hate to look at that. And I have to do it again. I have to do it again is the thing. If I'm gonna get that star, I have to beat that boss battle. Oh, that sucks so much. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh, me, oh, my. Okay, Alright, I need to just compose myself. Oh, God. I need to, like... God almighty. I need to just... Take a deep breath. I don't remember if this is going to spawn me directly in front of IROC again. But, or if I don't know, I don't remember if I'm gonna have to, if they're gonna just put me back in front of the boss battle, or if I'm gonna have to do the pillar thing again. Okay, it's just this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh, that's actually frightening. That's actually really upsetting. It is nice of them, and I feel like I knew that was the case. But oh my god, oh, I'm gonna hate this. This is now my least favorite part of the game. And I didn't mind it at first, but now I hate it. Oh, God almighty. Okay, who breaks seal? La da 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 da. Oh, God. Okay, I'm just gonna have to try to get through this. God. Why? Yeah, why? Why the eyes bulge? Why the eyes flesh colored, actually? Big question. Like, they're supposed to be the same color as, like, the stone thing, but, like, they have a visible flesh eye around them. Like, there are actual, like, visible skin pupils to those eyes. You know? And that is what's really getting at me. And, okay. Alright. Once I got over the initial shock, that was easy.
What happened? We crushed like pebble. You so strong. You rule ancient pyramid. For today, merge. Now, take star power. We sleep darkness.
Merge. Mario hit my eye hands, merge.
Superstar. Okay. God. Well, that is now... Yeah, I can do Kermit. I can do Kermit fine.
Kermit the Frog here. It's the Muppet Show featuring John Cleese. Woo!
Like, I can do Kermit alright. Homer is like... Homer's bassier than my voice goes. Like, Dan Castellaneta can do that baritone. I can't do a very good baritone. Alright, Dire Docks I haven't really touched upon yet. So... I'm trying to remember. I think this is a red coin mission. I think. Chest and no, it isn't. Okay. So Dire Docks. This is. I said this earlier. I can. What even got me there? Was it the fish or was it the manta ray? I feel like that kind of was interesting stuff. Okay. Alright, I have to try to remember which chest is which, because unlike in Jolly Roger Bay, it's not the most obvious thing ever in the world. Yep, that one's wrong. It is... Okay, we've got to let that one do its thing there. Just want to avoid getting injured by that. Alright, so this is the first one. Then it's a circle around, I think, and then the last one is the one that's by the whirlpool, which I... am at least 65% certain I'm likely going to get sucked into when I try to go for that star. But we'll see what happens. My face is actually numb just from tensing up so much at new IROC design. Like, that... like, my actual face is numb just from me screaming at IROC and being frightened. Also, was that shark there before? I don't think so. I need to... Okay, button mash, or else I'm gonna get sucked in to the whirlpool. Come on. I think that shark was probably there before. Alright.
Here we go!
Whew! Dire Docks. Down and dusted. Cool. Alright, so now with that, let's head up to some of the stars we can get on the 3rd floor. Gosh, that's gonna be my nightmares tonight. I'm not even like kidding. I'm like half kidding when I say that actually the new IROC design is gonna actually haunt me for a couple of days. Which I was not expecting. I was not expecting to be thrown completely off balance by IROC until, like, I saw his new design, and I was like, ah! Alright, Snowman's Land. Chill with the bully. This is again, I'm not the best at fighting the bully enemies, and I remember watching someone, like, rank all the different stars in Mario 64, and they were like, oh, it's so easy, you just long jump in. And they're taking a speed run, and mind you, the fact that I did that in less than 15 seconds is not proving my point very well, but like, I remember someone was ranking the stars, and they put this one at the bottom, he was like, oh, the bullies are so easy, and they were like, using speedrun strats to get through the stars, and I was like, well, yeah, if you're a speedrunner, it's great, but like, if, like me, sometimes you have issues with the bullies. That can be a hard one. Again, I didn't prove that because I went through that without any issue. Okay, so here, Robin, this is what I'm talking about when I mean the high-res textures on the background of Wet Dry World blow my mind. And there's not even like they're bad to look at, but I just don't know what's going on. So, alright, let's see. It will make the most sense. You'll see it in this, of all stars, you will see it most evidently in this one. Because the best way to see the background is to go to the top of the town. I guess if I pause the camera, it'll show it too, which I'm still gonna get to a good vantage point though. Just because then it'll make life a little bit easier for me. Alright, so, whoop, okay, come on now. Alright, because I need to, alright, there we go. Now, let's just do this. Alright, and that. Okay. I ask of you, what is going on here? Isn't this like an actual, like, it's just a town. It's like an actual, like, place. It's just like real world town. Like, is this a real location that exists like somewhere. It's like a whole actual real life city is going on in the background of Wet Dry World, and it like never ceases to be like, what is even going on here? Like, it's so real. This looks like something that could have been pulled off of Google Maps or something, you know? And I'm like, why? Like, that is some like Sonic Dreamcast levels of like, yep, he's just in the real world. I know, it's like, what? It's a bit insane. Like, I mean, I guess I could have just done this, because now we're really seeing it. But, like, isn't it kind of distracting? Because you're like, okay, this is just, like, actually, like, what's going on there? Like, it's Egypt. Like, Wet Dry World is, like, it's got that, like, Middle Eastern architectural design going on back there. On multiple levels, too. It's, like, 3D image levels, and I'm like, I know. The entire thing is underwater. Yeah, okay, so it's supposed to be Atlantis. But, like, they didn't build those buildings just to be like, oh, it's Atlantis. Like, they pulled that image from somewhere. Some developer in Nintendo was tasked with, like, finding an image to be the background of Wet Dry World, and they found this and took, like, a actual panoramic, like, photograph of some place that exists in the real world. There are people who probably live in those, like, those are probably apartment complexes. There's probably people who live in those, or did in 1995 or whenever. And they're just in Mario. It's just in a Mario game. And you don't even notice it because it's so, like, smushed and low res on the N64. But in high res, I'm like, what is even going on there? So, anyway, that's one of the. I mean, now at this point, it doesn't send shivers down my spine the same way iRock does now, but it is a thing. Also, like, so the similar things going on here with Tall Mountain. At the very least, it's just ocean. Like, this looks like it could have just been, you know, like, any kind of, like, sort of ocean bayside area. Not a big deal there. Though, what is going on with the ground in Tall Mountain? Is this dirt? Is this dry spaghetti? Is this wood shavings? Like, what's... There's just some of these textures where you're like, okay, so what was this supposed to be? Like... It really, like, there are some mysteries to Mario 64 where the low res actually helps keep them good mysteries. Because the high res textures only add to the questions now, for me. Alright. Okay. So, this is all about... I know. I should go see Ukiki. My issue is that Ukiki is very good at causing me a hard time. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of Shy Guy for one thing. But hello, Ukiki. Ukiki's so wonderful. Ukiki's just chilling out, doing some cool, neat tricks. Goodness gracious me. I'm waiting for Ukiki to do the thing that they do. Do the thing, Ukiki. Come on, Ukiki, do the thing. Do the thing. Okay, well, Ukiki's not doing the thing. I'm disappointed in you, Ukiki. You've let me down. You're supposed to do a thing, which then we could be like, oh, Ukiki, but alas, no. I guess you've decided not to do that for me today. Thank you very much, Ukiki. Mischievous little trickster. Okay. Alright, just evade. I'm just gonna nab that coin. Oh, God. Oh. He's just being nice and polite. He decided not to cause mischief today. He was like, you know what? Nah. just have a lovely day. Just have a lovely, nice stream. Hope things go well. I know. I just like the image of him. I just Monty's with shades. That amuses me a lot. Okay. They're just chilling. They're like, oh, we got our shades on. We're gonna cause problems. All right, here's another friendly friend. All right, ooh, I must capture you. You can't. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to play that back. I didn't notice the sound of the second Ukiki spawn. All right, I'm gonna need you to come over here, Ukiki. Yeah, well, because that's the thing. Because I have this set to no draw distance, things which would likely spawn out of existence don't do that now. Which is helpful in spotting coins, but does mean that, yes, there are most likely 2 Ukikis just chilling on this mountain now. Also, I'm gonna need you to be... Come on now, come on. Oh! Ooh. Yeah. Come on now. Oh, come on. Stop eluding my grasp! Oh! Ukiki! Ukiki, now you're Ukiki. You've got so much stuff here for me. Come on now. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, friend. I'm gonna get you. Toot the sweet. Yeah, I got a bit. I mean, oh, he's laughing up a storm now. I don't care. I'm supposed to do it now. You don't laugh at me like that. There we go. Ow! Let me go! Oh, Kiki! I was only teasing. Can't you take a joke? I'll tell you what. Let's trade. If you let me go, I'll give you something really good. My voice is so bloody shot. So how about it? Yeah, we gotta let Ukiki free. We can't hold on to Ukiki as much as we love Ukiki. We can't hold on to Ukiki forever. We gotta know when to let him go. Besides, he's gonna show us something cool. What has he to reveal to us now? Oh, he's unlocked the cage! Well, that revealed a lot. Thanks, camera. Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, yeah, that might be the raid phrase, actually, Robin. I think I'm gonna make that the raid phrase for the stream. Alright. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if we go for the rest of the stages, right? Because that was 13, which means there's... Oh, okay, that was 12, which means 1, 2, 3. So, in theory, once we get, like, the next 3 stars on these courses, we'll have enough that we've unlocked the secret of the endless stairs, though we kind of already unlocked the secret of the endless stairs. Thank you very much. But, and again, I'm gonna try to 100% this as much as I can. So we aren't gonna be taking on Bowser for a while. It does mean the next stream will probably be dedicated just to collecting more stars, which is fine. But it does mean as well that we're just gonna get 3 more stars, unlock the secret of the stairs, and then end on a cliffhanger, like everyone was hoping for. Now, I do think most of the stars here... Oh, to the tip-top of the huge island. Okay, well... Either way, it does help that we're starting. I do think... I could be wrong, but I do believe most stars on Tiny Huge Island, you want to start with the tiny version. I think there are a couple that make it the best to start with the huge version, but I have yet to really know which ones those are. Alright, just gotta do this jump correctly, and then... Bop! Oh, and big Goombas. Isn't it kind of cool now to actually see the Goombas looking like they do in the paintings? You know? Like, I don't mind the Goomba designs in the original N64 version, but to like actually jump into the Tiny Huge Island painting and have the Goombas look like the painting design is just nice. It's just nice. It adds continuity to proceedings. Also, Bob, very easy star. Not the hardest one to do if you know where to go. Alright, tip top of the huge island. Which means there's only 2 more left to go. Let us now head back up these stairs. We're gonna go. It's time for time! So let me see which is next. I think this, right? Well, it's closer to 3, so it'll be slow. The pin and pendulum. Again, I think this is another one that's nice to have. Oh, it's moving fast. Oh, it's moving fast. I think, yeah, Robin mentioned earlier that it was the minute hand, I think, that determined the speed of all this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna need to... Whoop! Oh, got lucky there on that jump. Whoa, okay. And whoop! Whoop! Whoop, alright. Cool. Right. Now, we're gonna actually have to... I will admit, some of these levels, Tick-Tock Clock and Rainbow Ride, I don't recall in as vivid detail as I do the ones elsewhere in this game, just because they are the late stage levels, and I just don't play them as frequently as I do the first couple. So I think this is the right way to maneuver. Ooh, I don't remember that enemy's name, but he is way more frightening in HD than he is in 64 bits. Alright. So yes, this is gonna be, we're nearing the end of the stream, and I hope you all have had a fun time if you've been here. I know, Riley was here earlier, and I enjoyed Robin being here. This has been a very, very fun stream. I enjoy these very much, so I love being able to share this stuff with all of you. I hope I am not dead. I am dead. Ooh. Mamma mia, indeed. It will probably be worth my while to make sure that when I go and do the star again, Tick-Tock Clock is moving slowly. So let's do 3. There we go. Nah, that's gonna make things... Yeah, that makes life a lot easier. Ooh, nice stuff. Whoop, and whoop. Okay, come on now. Okay, there. I guess, in theory, I could have just jumped up here and done this, but whatever. I wanted to wait for it to do its thing. Just wanted to cover all my bases, be nice and safe about how I approach things. Oof. Okay, well, that's Mario landing into the wall. Alright. Oh, I'm just now remembering how much I hate getting the 100 coin star on this level. Oh, I'm glad I'm not doing that today. I'm glad that I can save the 100 coin star on Tick-Tock Clock for another time. Alright, there we go. Now we're where we need to be. Superb. Okay. This... Ooh, okay. Ooh. Alright, and... I'm just gonna... Whoop. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe not that. That might not be the wisest of maneuvers. There we go. That was close. Pulled that one off. Neat, neat, neat stuff. And hey, magic number. We got the magic number of stars. Isn't that superb? Alright, let us now... Final star of the day. What we got from Rainbow Ride. The big house in the sky. Let's go. Indeed. Oh, man. So I'm interested to see the pace at which we take this, because we're now at least, we're over halfway through the game, which again is kind of a joke in and of itself, because we've pretty much unlocked everything. We've unlocked all the levels, and once we get this star, we'll unlock the pathway to the final Bowser fight. But we've only got like a little more than half of the stars in the game. So, woo, goodness gracious me. It's gonna be interesting to see how we approach this. Oh, this is... Oh, well, for one thing, I did this wrong, because this is the red coin area. I'm the big house in the sky is over here. This is an easy level to get lost in. So, whoop, okay. Alright, we're gonna do this and head up over here. So, I'm interested to see... I think I may have to pace this out depending on how many streams I want to dedicate to this. Because, like, we covered a lot of ground today. I mean, we ended the last stream with 29 stars, and we're going to be ending this one with 70. So that's like... we got like 40 stars in... yeah, like right now we already got like 40 stars in a single live stream, and there goes the carpet. Very frustrating. I think I can probably salvage this though if I do this. And then let us try this. And this. Ah, did it. Superb. Though I am seeing a little bit of dreadful pop-in, which I'm surprised is happening, considering how again, I had this game set to no draw distance. But, okay, there we go. Kinda close on that one. So, I'm trying to think, if we get another 40 stars in the next stream, then we'll have, well, probably like 110 stars, which in and of itself is gonna be over, like, at that point, we'll only have 10 stars left, and we might as well just go for trying to finish the game. Because I wouldn't want there to be a Mario Marathon stream, which is just the final 10 stars of Mario 64, and then, like, that's it. Because, A, that wouldn't be entirely very interesting, and B, it would be way too short a stream to be worth people's time. So, we'll see. I may end up either trying to beat this game next stream, or I might try to pace it out and do like another 25 stars next week, and then the final 25 stars after that, because we're only going to have 50 stars left once we get this one, because there's 120 stars in total with this game, so we'll see what happens. But this has been a superbly fun time, and I'm glad people were here to join in and take part in it. And with that, we have 70 stars, which means we have unlocked the way to Bowser. You found the 70 power stars. The mystery of the endless stairs is solved, thanks to you. And is Bowser ever upset? Now on to the final bout. We will deal with that later, as I've just said. But anyway, yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I want to do a raid, though I may not do a raid phrase, even though I said that... Oh, I'm gonna move Mario out of the spot where the camera is giving him a hard time. Come on, just... I want to get Mario in a good... There we go. So... yeah, this has been a fun time. I'm gonna do a raid just because I would like to, though I think people have mainly headed out by now. I don't know, in case there are people here, alright, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna copy Robin's phrase there as the raid phrase. So, there you go. If you're here, that's what we're gonna do. And we're going to raid Ellie Spectacular, who is playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. That is superb. Alright, well, thank you all so much for being here. I will see you all on Monday when I'm going to be playing some Breath of the Wild, and next Saturday will be more Mario stuff. But until then, thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you all next time. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.